give youth like us a chance to take some risks and work in a creative environment, in a place where it's safe to go out on a limb and really try to do something unique and meaningful, you'll be really, really happy with the results that you get, not just for the individual growth of the students who are in the program, but also for the benefits that you can bring to an entire community with the projects that the students themselves are going to be creating.
What if there was a program where students could experience what it's like at a very early age to be a change maker, and then apply their natural capabilities to a social issue? Then what benefit would that provide them for later in life to develop that capacity very early on? Well, that's what YPI is. YPI provides this real-world template for students to explore issues and challenges that are meaningful to them, and then to identify a solution and implement it and test it out.
So YPI in a nutshell is a 3-year program for high school students. They start as a freshman or sophomore, and it's a co-curricular program. It's very hands-on, experiential, and they're learning about project management essentially in a very complex environment. And we've got 4 pillars: leadership, philanthropy, self-awareness, and community building. They are given an impressive amount of money and are tasked with identifying and addressing an issue that faces teens in their community.
I walked into the position of overseeing an area that would be directly impacted by the work that YPI is doing, and to come into a new program that's just forming and starting, and to have a group of dedicated young professionals like these students are, has really been eye-opening with their potential and their ability and their capacity for doing the work, but also even more so just a release of an additional workload. So they have already created something that our community needs, and we get the benefit of sending it out and forward into our community.
Philanthropy for me has changed completely after being in this program. It's not only money, it's a way of understanding the world. You can go out and give your time, and you don't have to be the biggest person in the room. You can help by advocating for others and being the person to stand up for what is right.
And we're just poured into by such great mentors, and just like being surrounded by a group of students who just is like all in to like make a change in the community. There's just like nothing like that I've experienced.
I had this idea about the talent that young people today possessed, but they probably were not aware of it, and how we could bring that out. Also to teach them leadership skills and to feel comfortable thinking and speaking with a group of people. They're our future, and how to give them strength and faith in themselves, and then also how to look at making the world a better place.
It's such an enriching process. I think you learn so much not only about the philanthropy sector and how to be a giver and a social entrepreneur, but also about how to manage yourself and how you organize your time and how you just learn to operate within yourself and within others in the community.
Before YPI, I probably was the person that wanted to raise my hand, but it was a little bit apprehensive in my abilities to speak publicly or to have anything good or worth saying. But since YPI and through YPI, I know that I've learned to be confident in myself and my own abilities, and to be aware that not everyone's abilities are the same, and how amazing that is. One thing that Adam has spoken to us about is social entrepreneurship and using your own talents to better the world around you. And I think that is probably one of the many things that will stick with me from YPI, is using my own personal strengths to better the world in my own way.
By the end of the 3 years, what they should have is what we call a social franchise. And a social franchise is where their project is organized and packaged in such a way that any community could adopt their program and benefit from it.
So in the same way that the students are creating a social franchise within their cohort for a project that addresses an issue that the community is dealing with, we're also creating a franchise in YPI, and we're trying to bring this model to other communities across the country.
And what we're offering is the benefit of 12 years of incubating this program in a very committed way and a very quality-oriented way to bring an experience to youth around the country, anybody who wanted to adopt our model.
We're trying to bring this really cool concept to other communities in the country, and we would love for you to start YPI in your community. So if you're interested in that and would like to explore more about the program, we would love for you to contact us.